Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and to yet another episode of Meet the Fleet. Today we're taking a look at Garrison, the Class 55. The Class 55s, or Deltics as more commonly known, are a class of diesel engine that were built for fast express service. Only 22 of these guys were ever made, and they were built at the Vulcan Foundry. I never thought about showing any love towards these powerhouses, let alone making a model of one. One day I was scrolling on Google and came across a photo of a Deltic, and I fell in love. I had to make one. As for the model, Garrison was made using an old-style D199. I used pieces of popsicle sticks to add height to each end, and added cardboard to add height to the roof. More cardboard was added to get the general shape. I used milliput to fill in cracks and seams the model had, and sanded it to make it smooth and ready to paint. Originally, my idea was to paint him in BR blue, but after it dried, something didn't feel right, it didn't look right, so I busted out a dark green I had, and I went to town painting him green. The colors I used for Garrison are as follows. Folkart Hunter Green is my yard green of choice, and it works so many wonders. I absolutely adore it. I used King's Gold for the yellow, Limeade for the green stripe on the bottom, Snow White for the cabs, classic French Gray for the roof, and then Lamp Black for the rest of the details. While I was painting the model, I added a cardboard piece in the back to represent the number plate, as I forgot they had those until I was like halfway through painting. The windows on the cabs I'm most proud of on the model, as unlike the stripe, yellow ends, and cabs and the roof or whatnot, they were completely free-handed with the toothpick. I pride myself in using as little masking tape as possible for my models, giving it a more handmade and homemade feel. Though tape is absolutely necessary in specific areas. Fun fact, he was going to have vents on his front, like in this picture right here, but they were just a pain to paint, so I covered them up and left that area completely blank. And it looks so much better that way. The face kind of sucked to figure out, like it was a bit of a pain. The face I was looking at really fit Garrison. I even suggested to myself making a paper face, or just painting the face directly on the front of the model. That was until I found a scruff face. And coincidentally, it came from the same scruff I would end up using for Crook. After I put on the face, it looked perfect. So I touched up the eyebrows, gave him stubble on the chin, and it was good to go. Last thing was to give him a coat of Mod Podge to seal the paint, that way it didn't chip later on. As always, I give my models names on the front bogey, and give the back bogey my signature, as well as the year the model was completed. Garrison looks incredible, especially when next to another member of my fleet. He just looks towering and massive. I love it. Although I'm no longer scratch building diesels at this time, I still think he still fits the standards I have in place for my customs. And let's face it, this shot looks badass with these express coaches behind him. Shout out to Lemmy for that reference, by the way. Overall, I'm so pleased with how Garrison turned out, and as much as I love this character, he won't be seen much. In fact, he only appears in part of the pilot and then never again. Regardless, I adore this model, and I hope you do too. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope to see you all in the next episode, where we will be taking a look at a certain Blue Express engine. Bye for now.